Okay, so now you understand how to show related posts, images, and other media to the person so that they are interested in what you have to offer. You're gaining their trust because they're staying on your website longer. How can we get them to go from the content all the way down to the comments section and interact with you? And that's what we're going to talk about in video number 6, which is hack number 2. Okay, so the first WordPress plugin that we recommend is called Replyable. That's REPLYABLE.com. Now, the reason why we recommend this is because if you've ever used the default section of the WordPress comment section, you'll realize that it's not as user-friendly. And here's what I mean by that. If you leave a comment, you're never going to know if somebody replied to that comment unless you come back to that page later on. But if you come back to that page, as you can imagine, that's kind of frustrating of an experience. Well, what's nice about Replyable is this. You can actually subscribe to people's comments. So if you make a comment, you can subscribe. So whenever somebody responds to your comment, you'll be notified. And that is why we recommend Replyable, because it increases that engagement factor. Plus, on top of that, when you create a comment and you get somebody to respond to your comment, you can actually respond to that WordPress blog via your email. So instead of having to go back to the WordPress site, you can actually do all of that via your email. So in other words, it solves that problem in terms of getting people to come back and engaging with you. So that's the first plugin that we recommend in terms of comments. The second one that we recommend is called Disqus Comment System. That is DISQUS Comment System. The best way, honestly, to get here is to simply go to google.com, type this in with the WordPress plugin keyword next to it, or WP plugin, and you'll find this page. Now, Disqus is actually commonly used, and it's a lot more dynamic. The way it's different from other WordPress plugins is that it allows your visitors to come and comment, but they can also sign in via other social media sites like Facebook and other logins. So instead of having to create, a username and password in your WordPress system, they can simply use one of their other social media accounts. Now, on top of that, it looks really beautiful in terms of the setup of the comment side, and it also supports what we call threaded comments. So as you can imagine, somebody makes a comment, somebody replies to them, and then somebody replies to that second person. So you can't really do this with the default settings of WordPress. So if you respond to, let's say, the third person, there's going to create a little bit of interaction between those two people, right? And then somebody might come along and then respond to that third thread. So what this does is it creates more interaction, more engagement, and all that. So that's why we recommend these two WordPress plugins.